Here, I'm Sam,
I'm Cameron.
and today we're going to demonstrate how to effectively swing the bat in baseball. The first step to swinging the bat is the grip. There are two different kinds of grip you can use. One is the choke grip,
Keep talking.
and the other one is the standard grip. The choke grip, the lines of the knuckles on one hand line up with the middle set of the knuckles on the other hand. The choke grip also forces you to hold the bat more in the palms of the hand than in the fingers. The choke grip limits the range of motion of the wrist. It's not that you can't hit using this grip, it's just that you only get so much rotation from the wrist, which limits the speed and quickness of the swing. This is good for playing slow pitch softball, but if you're playing baseball, however, it's not that good because you need a quick swing. And the second grip phase is the standard swing or standard grip, where the bat is placed where the fingers meet the palms and is held loosely with the fingers, not the palms. Many players line up the middle set of knuckles on their top hand with the middle knuckles on the bottom hand. You don't have to line them up exactly as long as you hold the bat loosely, especially with the top hand. They will align naturally as you swing. This allows you to cock the wrist on your upper hand, which gives you more rotation from the wrist and allows you to really drive the bat into the ball with your upper hand. You use your wrist to accelerate the barrel of the bat through the hitting zone at contact, so more wrist rotation equals more acceleration, which equals more power.
Next is the stance. There are a variety of different stances in which a player can choose to use, but there are two basic ones. One for players who intend to take a step in the pre-swing phase, and one for players who prefer not to step. Stay relaxed and well balanced. Tense, tense muscles do not react quickly. To stay loose, slightly rock back and forth while your stance waiting for the pitch. Some rocking is good to keep the muscles loose. Too much, however, is wasted motion. We're going to show we're going to show you the motion for a player who chooses to take a step in their pre-swing motion. The feet should be a bit wider than shoulder width apart. Front foot slightly open, point toward 1B dugout for righties, 3B dugout for lefties. Weight centered on the balls of the feet, knees bent slightly, shoulders slightly closed and level, or back shoulders slightly higher. Upper body leaning out toward the plate a bit. Head level, both eyes on the pitcher. Hands, shoulder, high over back foot. Sweet spot of the back, about over the back ear. Be relaxed and balanced.
The second part of the swing is called the pre-swing. It's called the pre-swing because you're moving, you're changing positions, but nothing is actually swinging or rotating yet. The pre-swing positions are important for two reasons. First, they put you in an athletic, ready-to-hit position and controls the timing of your swing. So it's important to get into these positions on time or slightly early. If you are late, you won't be able to execute the swing positions correctly. The pre-swing has two positions, which are called the launch and trigger positions. The launch is the position you're in at the end of your step, where the feet are one bat length apart. Front foot is flat and slightly open, and the front knee is flexed forward, and your weight is put on the front foot. The hips are square and slightly open. The front shoulder is closed, turned away from the pitcher. The back shoulder is slightly higher than the front shoulder. The upper body is vertically aligned over your belly button and not tilted. The head level is both eyes are on the picture, the hands and shoulders, or the hands are and shoulders high and back. Push the hands back a bit as you step to create separation between the hands and the body. That is, the bat should be over or behind the back shoulder at a 45-degree angle. Do not wrap the bat behind your head or drop the barrel below the hands.
Next, the trigger phase occurs as you make your initial but not final decision to swing and puts you into a position to explode, open, and get the bat on the plane of the pitch. In this phase, the back elbow drops to the back hip and the lower back arms. The lower arm moves to more vertical position. The bat barrel drops to a flatter position to get on the plane of the pitch, but stays back pointed behind the hitter's back. Flex the front knee forward a little more, shifting a bit more weight to the front foot from 60% to 70% to allow the back hip to turn freely. Adjust your upper body, lean toward the plate depending on the height of the pitch. Lean out from the waist more for lower pitches, less for higher ones. You can adjust in later positions as well. The back knee starts to turn toward the front knee in preparation of firing the hips, and the back heel starts to come up slightly.
For the final steps, it's the swing phase. It's called the explode and open. In this phase, the back foot will turn over onto a point heel high. You'll lock the front leg straight as you turn the hips. The back elbow rides on the back hip. Shoulders start to rotate open. The knob is in front with the barrel directly behind, so the knob end of the bat is pointing toward the ball. Just keep the wrist cocked. Do not start to rotate them yet. Adjust your lean out over the plate to the height of the pitch. The lower the pitches require more lean in the back elbow, higher ones less lean, and higher back elbow. The next phase is contact. The hips rotate to the front facing pitcher, the back foot up on point heel high, and the upper body vertically aligned above the back knee. The front leg locked straight, angled out front. The back elbow still near back hip. Start to break contact as you extend your arms. The hands ahead of the bat barrel at the back of the hitting zone, even with the barrel at the center of the hitting zone, and slightly behind the barrel at the front of the hitting zone. The wrist flat through the hitting zone. Bottom hand palm down, top hand palm up. Head down and still. Yeah, power V.
Next phase is called the power V. The lower body is in the same position as in the contact phase. The arms are fully extended forward into the power V, back pointing toward the pitcher. The hands and arms are moving in front of the body in a circular path again. The wrists are just starting to roll over. The final phase is called the fall upper. In this phase, back shoulder rotated completely to front. Both hands on bat finish near the back ear, and the lower body is in the same position as the explode open in contact phase.
And right now he's gonna put all that together so you can see it as one. We're gonna fake a pitch.
Winds up.